For the first time in its history, the Halifax Regional Police has a black police chief. Don MacLean has served as a police officer for 3 decades. He has been the acting chief of police since former Chief Dan Kinsella's retirement, and his appointment now comes as official reports, and some community members are calling for some reform in Halifax's law enforcement. Chief Don MacLean is joining us from Halifax this morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Congratulations, first of all, and I'd love to hear from you personally. What does this historic appointment mean for you?
Yes, certainly this is the culmination of what I think has been an incredible career. I've worked with the Halifax Regional Police for 30 years, and being able to sit in the chief's chair and the incredible cargo staff of the Halifax Regional Police is just it's an honor which I can't put words to.
Chief, you were part of the Wortley report in 2019 that cited, among other things, black people in Halifax 5 to 6 times more likely to be street checked. Then in 2022, a report was presented to Halifax's Board of the Police Commissioners. It made 36 police reform recommendations. Those included making police procedures and policies available to the public online, considering disarming community response officers, and ensuring mental health crisis calls are addressed by civilians-only teams. Those are some of the recommendations. As a 30-year officer on this team, and now as chief, what are your plans for those recommendations?
Well, I think, we're certainly looking at all these recommendations holistically in terms of, obviously, a lot of these things can't be done just unilaterally. They require efforts from other stakeholders and further dialogue. But certainly I think that, issues around mental health calls and disarming police and all that, I mean, those are all things that I think that are open for discussion, and are all things that I'd like to move forward with the community's input and help. And certainly it's very important as we move forward in terms of establishing and building trust.
Some members of Halifax's black community have spoken out, saying they're skeptical that a change in police leadership will actually change the relationship between the community and the police. How do you plan on addressing those concerns?
Like I said, I've established relationships in this community for well over 30 years in terms of, and like any relationship, it requires work from both sides. It requires ongoing work and effort and dialogue and trust. And an understanding that sometimes maybe we may not agree on certain things, but at the end of the day, well, disagreements will not define us. They will, in fact, gauge how we engage going forward, and that's extremely important.
Do you feel any extra pressure in your role as chief, given the fact that you are a member of the black community in Halifax?
I think there's enough pressure already in this job in terms of anything else. But like I said, I've been a police officer for a long time and dealt with a lot of particular issues. I think that certainly anyone who sits in this chair has a level of pressure and issues that they're going to have to deal with. But actually, I see it as an opportunity rather than an impediment.
What are your top 3 priorities now that you're chief?
Well, that's a question I get all the time from people in terms, and it's very difficult to put in any type of numerical order just because they're all important. But I would certainly say issues around community safety, issues around establishing dialogue with community, certainly member wellness and member satisfaction within the organization, and they're all interconnected because you really can't have one without the other. So really, those are a continuum, I think, of important priorities that I look forward to dealing with in the next year.
Chief MacLean, I want to thank you again for coming on this morning. Congratulations again on the role. We appreciate your time.
No, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.